Hey guys, John Planet Tech here, and today we're looking at the Eyoyo. I think that's what it's called. It's a separate display. Let's put that in camera view. Sorry guys, I have a dual camera setup now, but I'm playing with stuff, and I didn't remove that off the AVCHD suite. That's going to be in the hidden folder again. Okay, so this is a separate display, and this is actually going to be used for my camera setup because I am running a Coolpix L830, and while I love its 1080p, like, yeah, there's newer Nikons out there, and there's newer Coolpix out there that have better video and have internal microphone, like aux inputs, like damn. And I'm running off of a Sony LHR something. I'll put it all in the description. That's what I use because I know the site's completely blown out. But this is a separate display, and I have a lot of phones around since I used to do phone reviews, and I used to like buy certain phones when they became older because I really liked their features. So I can use those also for secondary or backup main camera views because, like, my Pixel has an awesome camera. My LG V20 has a decent okay camera. My LG V, whatever, the 60, amazing camera, like really amazing camera. They stepped up the game on that one as everything tumbles all over there. But if I have the main sensor shooting at me, I can't really have a secondary display or look at the main display, and I don't want to settle for, like, the LG V60 has 1080, sorry, it has 8K. So if I hook up a USB-C or secondary mount, you can also use these for your camera displays. Both mine have, I would use this more for my Nikon than for my camcorder, but it has, you can use this secondary display to look at stuff. Making sure that's still recording. Hello. So that's Eyoyo. That's from there. And this is the TFT color LCD monitor, the S501H user manual. Let's make sure that's both in that top-down shot. And then that's basically it. USB 5 volt. Now you should also know that in some of these they have been able to put a battery bank connected to these to power them, so you would just like Velcro or something like that if you had a more permanent setup rig. I don't have that up yet. And then there's that from the top view, so cool beans. And then that, sorry, I'm getting used to this new setup. Silica Donny. It is a USB-B. Now, I'm very used to the older USB larger port ones. Damn, that's kind of hefty. And that's it. There's no other USBs or HDMI, so you're gonna have to go to your local Best Buy or Walmart to get any cords that you don't have. That sounds like sheet aluminum or something, or like plastic. I don't want to damage it because I'm using it, but like it kind of sounds like some heavy duty plastic. Yeah. So you have your DC, your USB, your HDMI, your VGA, your audio video, and your BNC. I don't know what BNC is, sorry guys. Power, I guess reload, minus, plus, no idea what that is. I'll read the user manual, and the board is literally like right on it. So I guess DC, so I guess you take some DC cord in, but since we don't have that, we're gonna just use USB. Boom. Woohoo! That's actually pretty decently long. And then we're gonna connect it to one of my USB ports over here. So I have a powered USB cord over here. Is that long? Or do I have to use one of these? No signal. Okay, cool. So it has a no signal, so I have it plugged in. There's no battery, so as soon as I unplug it, it's dead. Boom. But it has a VGA and an HDMI. Oh, you can barely see that, guys. Okay, so we're going to do this a little bit differently. I'm actually going to now, since we have this set up, and we have a peel protector for the screen, but I'll probably leave that on for a little bit. And you have what I'm guessing is the 3/4 mounts. So you have one down there. You don't have one anywhere. I've seen some on the other ones where they will have them on the side, but reinforced, so you can add like a light or something like that. It just has that on the bottom. So you would literally just have, like, say, like this is a mobile hot shoe mount. So you would put this, connect this to your, whatever your tripod is. Then you would have your phone right here. And then I guess you would have a hot shoe 1/8 mount to like there. It's kind of depressing it doesn't have it, but it was like $50. So I'm guessing, I'm hoping that is like a decent to okay screen, and so you would just have that mounted here and you could actually see it. If you had the phone, say you had the good camera, the decent camera looking at you, and then you had your USB-C, which I have right here. It's a USB-C to HDMI. And I know this works. I've used it on TVs. And then you would have that just connected to that. And so all you would need is your like a mini USB and a battery bank. Like, I guess that's also like a connector right there. Oh, and maybe a connector right there, but that's, I don't know what the size on those are. So you could plate it, but you might lose control of that. So I would just use that bottom one for right now. Yeah, you can still see it. And so you could do a VGA if you had to, or HDMI. So you would get like a mini HDMI cable, so a regular HDMI, probably to a regular HDMI, yeah? It's not work like that, I'm just checking. And so then you would have a small cord, and then you would tie it to that on like another, like on a holder, or like on a little pivot like that. And so you could use it and have it shoot, and you could see yourself. Especially if you don't want to spend money on like one of these cameras and you're like, I just have this and it's a simple setup and I don't look too like crazy or stupid, then you would just have it set up like this. And yeah, it's not awesome, or like I'm pretty sure these cameras can compete really well with this, but this is a good, awesome mobile setup. And it didn't cost you a whole bunch. This is the phone that you already use, and it already connects with USB-C out. Then you have video out. Then you're set. Then you're good. So I'm gonna hook this setup and see if I can do it to where I can hobble something together to where you can see it. But you will need like a smaller cord and a little bit more of an aluminum rig at least to keep everything kind of like zip tied together to where it's not gonna look like epically awesome, but it will be functional and it will work. And then you can have a camera set up on the side. I'm pointing like you guys can see it, but like a camera set up to the side or on your desk where you can have like two of them HDMI. So say you have one phone looking at you, or if you have an older camera to where it doesn't have the screen, like both my cameras, where you can see, you can have them to the side and you can literally see what you're doing. People will know you're looking at your stuff, but you won't have to do retake after retake after retake, and then after a while you're kind of just like glancing at the shot on the side and you're not actually like looking weird and like redoing it after you edit all your video. So give me 2 seconds, guys, and I will get an HDMI cable and I will set this up so you guys can look at it. Give me a second. Peace. We're back. I got a HDMI cable, as you can see, and it's connected up to my HDMI outputter, so it's USB-C to HDMI. And then I have connected, this is a 5,000 milliamp wall wart slash battery. It is the Walmart on brand, and so is the USB thing. And then we're going to take the USB and connect it without breaking anything. Boom. So we're going to power that on. So the lights mean it is on. And there we go. There's your Enzo. Now this one's thicker because I wanted something thicker, but you might want to have a thinner whatever cable. It says no signal. There you go. Boom. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to power on the LG V20. And if you want to know what this is, it's a Ulanzi ST06 phone tripod with Koshu. Firmware update. Oh, sweet. Waiting for connectivity. No signal. Okay, cool. Be right back, guys. So we're back. I don't know why that was up. So we're gonna now do USB-C in to the HDMI to the Enzo thing, and then boom. So if I go to my camera, oh sweet, hold up. You guys get to see the setup a little bit. It is not a touchscreen. But that's me, guys. That's my setup. Oh, that can get trippy. So you can see your setup, and it will be super, super nice. So it works. So you can just use that as a portable little gear setup. Hold up, let's. Oh, that gets trippy. But if I switch around on this, hey guys, John Planet Tech, and today we're doing a video test review. Ooh! How's it doing? That's pretty dope. So, am I sad that it's not a touchscreen? Yeah, but like for 50 bucks it works, and it's like doing what it's supposed to do, and it's decent quality screen. Like it's above decent to where it's like I would 100% buy probably 2 or 3 of these and have them set up as like little screens so I could use them. So it's not touchscreen, so I can like edit things on it without, like, say I actually have my camera like this and I'm using the good camera to like view me, to record me, and then I can have the touchscreen facing me, so then I could edit stuff and like fix the quality, and I could be like, okay, it's not auto hunting or whatever. Or in the LGs, it has an outline tracer to say you are in focus. So do I like the Eyoyo? Hell yeah. Is it worth the 50 bucks? If they don't change anything or do anything weird, this particular unit well, I'm going to put it underneath here so you guys can see it. This particular unit or SKU is worth the money. It is worth the 50 bucks. I mean, it's just hand down one of those items to where if you don't need it, you don't need it. But for 50 bucks, it is totally worth the actual cash to place down on it. Now, if you find one with a touch screen and it's 70 or 80 bucks and it has the same quality screen, even if it had like a little bit less quality screen, this is a 2K screen, I think, on my LG V20. So it's like down resing all those pixels. then yeah, get something like that, because that would totally be better than this setup. But if you just want one dummy and one like more like intelligent, more expensive touchscreen one, totally do it. Like totally do it. That would be totally worth it. If Eyoyo added, like say, did a touchscreen version of this, and it was 20 bucks more, I'd buy that, because this right now is $59.99, and I don't think I even paid that. I think I paid like, I paid about 54 bucks. It went up in price. So it's a 60 hertz 5-inch VGA USB screen. It's a 800 by 400 resolution with 140 wide viewing angle, multi interfaces, HD, VGA, B and C, don't know what the hell that is, and AV video. Can meet different needs. Yeah, it can. You can do 2 power supplies, but the USB with the USB bank is just like awesome. If you just hot shoe the USB and like hot shoe this, it's just the best thing ever. Like I'm down with this thing. I love it. Damn. Yeah, 16.9, 5-inch. Brightness is 400. CDN2, so 400 nits. So for inside for 400 nits, it's pretty dope. I don't know if you would use this outside. 400 nits is one of those things on anything techie to where it's just like, you might want to put a cover on it. You might want to put a Velcro cover on it. Might make it look ugly, but it's useful, especially if you're on a budget. So this has been John with Planet Tech, looking at the Eyoyo 5-inch mini monitor, and this is going to be used for my setup, so I used my Amazon account and my money for it. But I do think that if you are on a budget, or if you don't need something super hardcore, this is a very, very good setup, because right now, like, ooh, that's pretty dope. Like, that's dope. Like, okay, let's rearrange this. And then if I pop open the camera app, ooh, hold up, there we go. That's looking at my hand. That's looking at my camera setup. Boom. So, hands down, that hurt. That was pretty dope setup. So I think if you reworked it, found some better HDMI cables, a shorter cord, hot shoot some stuff, magnetized some stuff to each other, it would work. This setup works for mobile like setups. Even if you have a more traditional camera setup, it is dope. So, do I recommend this? Yes. If you find something with touch for about $20 to $30 more, go ahead, go for it. Skip this one. But the Eyoyo gets Planet Tech's thumbs up. It's not awesome, but for the 50 bucks, it's better than I thought it was. It's better than like something that's going to be half the amount of pixels. This is good enough pixels, and it's like a little bit above that good enough pixel mark to where it does the job, especially if you have a mobile setup. So, John with Planet Tech, peace out, and hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.